Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the ASI 0332-D lavatory mounted soap dispenser. So I've got it here spread out on my desk in all of its constituent parts. Let's go over it now. First of all, the business end. Soap spout, valve, stainless steel stem, polished finish. Okay, this part is going to include this threaded escutcheon, which you can turn counterclockwise and then remove the threaded shank. We're going to leave that removed for now, or take it apart. Threaded shank is the next part. A fill tube, we'll show how that goes together in a moment. Then of course the other end, your 34-ounce plastic bottle. You're going to get from top down a rubber washer, a steel washer, a black wing nut. These are always black that I've seen. A white plastic nut. This is called a wing nut. This is just a nut. Bottle cap. And then you're going to get a spanner wrench. Okay, those are all your parts. Now, installation. First of all, this is, specification-wise, it is a 34-ounce capacity. It is a 6-inch spout. Okay? Now, looking at a link to the cut sheet below this video shows the specification for this item, which is for people who need to advise others as to what are the guidelines of the requirements for the soap dispensers. That specification is provided there from the manufacturer for that exact purpose. Lavatory mounted soap dispenser shall dispense 34 ounce of liquid and lotion soaps, synthetic detergents, and antibacterial soaps containing PCMX and or triclosan. Dispenser stem and 6-inch spout shall be stainless steel with rubber buck-dill check valves. That's all inside of here. O-ring, valve body, internal parts, basin nut, threaded shank, and globe adapter, all molded plastic. Soap container shall be translucent. Shatter-resistant polyethylene vandal-resistant spout shall rotate 360 degrees without damage to the unit. We'll talk about the rotation in a moment. Valve operations shall comply with ADA accessibility guidelines, requiring no more than 5 pounds of pressure to activate without grasping or twisting by operator. Before we go to the installation, let's just skip operation, that's obvious. Options. You can see how you change the letters or the value of the part number to obtain different versions. So your C, if you add a C, you're going to go from a 34 ounce to a 20 ounce. If you add the D, then you got a 6-inch spout versus the 4-inch standard. And if you add the 64, you're going to get a 1-inch spacer. Now that 1-inch spacer, which isn't included on this video, basically stands this off an additional inch from the top of the vanity. The reason someone might use that is because your sink might have a very large rim on it that you need to get the dispenser up and over. Now, going to the installation. It's very simple. You're going to need a drill, but first locate a hole 7/8 diameter. And the location of that hole, you're going to want it to be so that it's free of the rim, that your spout is hanging over your sink, so that any soap that's pumped drips into the sink and not on the counter. But you're also going to want to locate it such that below the counter, you're going to have 4.5-inch diameter by 18-inch free space within which to, access the bottom tube and to install it. You're going to want to avoid the vanity underneath, any plumbing or any other conditions that might be under the countertop. Once you've got that properly located, drill your 7/8 hole. Now, here's your installation. We removed the threaded shank. Okay, but before we do that, there's one item that I want to draw attention to. On the installation instructions, which are included, it will say in the lower right-hand corner, note that the spout has free rotation as an anti-vandalism feature. If you need a fixed location, you're going to slightly back out this screw that's here with screw head engaging into the slot on the shank. So you're going to unthread such that it will fit into this shank. Okay? You can't really see that, but if I backed it out, it would prevent it from spinning. Okay, now let's proceed. You've got the threaded shank removed. Attach your fill tube. That's real easy. Then bring your threaded shank. Turn this conical escutcheon. Don't want to cross-thread it unintentionally. There we go. Now, the next thing that you're going to come with is the rubber washer. Then this entire assembly will go through your hole. Now it's sitting in there. Okay, next step. Underneath the counter, bring the steel washer. Then the wing nut. You're going to thread that all the way on. This will be able to accommodate up to a 3.5-inch vanity height, countertop thickness. Then bring that little nut. And after you've got this brought up, bring your bottle cap. And then you're going to want to counter thread these together so that the bottle cap stays in position so it doesn't rotate. And finally, of course, is the bottle. You're done. It's the bottom line right there. Easy. Filling it for the first time, or any time, is used, the spanner wrench is used. You can see that there are two little recessed areas here and here where the spanner wrench will fit into. And you'll turn it counterclockwise to get it loosened, to where you can take the entire assembly and pull it out. Funnel, fill it. Be sure to leave enough room. Don't fill it all the way to the top. Leave it somewhere down here so that you have ample room to accommodate the fill tube, the assembly, and of course the end there. Tighten it down, but do not over tighten it. There's just no reason to. That rubber washer is going to be underneath the head. You'll need to prime it several times, obviously, to get it going. Refill. Every time that you refill this, you should remove this. You have to remove it. But you should take the fill tube, put it into some water, and prime that so that the entire valve, O-ring, duckbill valve assembly is cleaned out. It will give you significantly greater life expectancy out of the unit when you're cleaning it regularly. I have known these to be happily in existence for over a decade when they were maintained properly. ASI is a full-line manufacturer of all things commercial bathroom related, everything from the heavy-duty stuff that you're going to see in movie theaters, airports, hospitals, all the way down to material that you will see in a very low volume, no abuse sort of situation like maybe a teacher's lounge. If you have any questions on the ASI 0332-D lavatory mounted soap dispenser or any other ASI product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.